Pepperoni and green peppers, mushrooms, olive chive.
Pepperoni and green peppers, mushrooms, olive chive.
Meat therapy.
What's going on, everybody? Just Aaron for right now. So the views are going to go way down if they couldn't go way down anymore. It's just me right now. But a while back, some of you may remember, Blythe made me stuffed crust pizza. Made a video of it. It was good pizza. And I'm thinking, I'm going to make pizza too. Same deal. I've been wanting to do like adding some cooking stuff to this. I've also wanted to do some like, hey, easy meals. Go to Aldi, pick some stuff up. In about 30 minutes, you get stuff done and it's pretty good. So I've been wanting to do something like that. Got a stray hair over there. We'll take care of that later. But picked up some stuff for pizza. Gonna make it. Gotta wash your hands, all that fun stuff. And show you the end result. Got cats in the background. They all keep talking, getting in business. So as you can see, we got the pep. We got the cheese to stuff in the crust. This is already a thing of open pep. Normally I would just make some bacon, but you know, I got lazy and didn't want to unthaw bacon. And we got some canned tomato sauce. We got assorted cheeses. And we got this pre-made dough from, this is from Aldi. Excuse me, got a burp coming. There it goes. Jalapeno. It's medium spicy, pretty good. Throw a little hot honey drizz on afterwards. Normally I'd get my cheese from Aldi. You can see this is True Value or Great Value or Humble Value or whatever. I was at Walmart. They had cheese, but they also had this Carolina Reaper cheese. As you can see, I'm going for a little spicier kick on this. I think I might incorporate some chili oil into some butter and flavor up the crust a little. Haven't decided yet. But yeah, this is what we're working with. Pretty standard fare, and we'll get things going. Like I said, we wash our hands because we're about to cook. Don't need no nastiness in there. Throw some soap in there. Those of you who don't know or have never worked in a hospital setting, get in between those fingers. Do the deal. Got some bubbles going. It's a fun time. And this is something you can do. Like I said, it's pretty quick. It's pretty easy. A lot of the stuff's pre-made but tastes pretty good. And if you have kids that are like into cooking or want to do more with cooking, this is a pretty safe and easy way to get them involved without having to worry, is this going to be, you know, too much craziness for them to get involved with? Because really, you know, they're kind of helping out. They're doing their thing. You know, it's a family affair. Make it work. Come on, man. All right, since we're working with one camera angle, first things first, preheat oven, 450. And while that heats up, slide all this out of the way. It's all in the way. We don't need all this right now. I need my clearly overly worked, overly loved pizza pan that I've had forever, but it gets the job done. Can't be mad at it. If your pans don't look like this, you ain't using them. And I probably am going to question your cooking ability while you question whether or not I should just get a new pan. Don't worry about what I do. Worry about you. Just wipe some of that, as they used to say back in the day, EVOO, all over this piece. Make it in heaven. Got that going. Throw that in the sink. Clean as we go. Awesome sauce. All right. Okay. Pan's good and greasy. Get your dough. Like I said, this has got some jalapeno in it, so you get a little kick to it. And you get this at Aldi. It's like $1 something a bag. It's pretty good stuff. You know, if you're pressed for time and you want to do some pizza, but you don't want to, order it, because so much, unless you're in a city that has like solid pizza, like it's questionable if you want to order it. Like I say, this is a fun family-esque, you know, type deal you can do with the kids, especially if they have an interest in cooking. Growing up, I had a little bit of interest in cooking, and stuff like this was awesome because you felt like you were doing something. You were contributing. Now, usually, you know, one bag will do you, but I felt like being a fatty, so we got 2. Make it extra large. All right, and then it's just kneaded out. It's nothing too spectacular, nothing too fancy. You don't want to over knead, but you know, sometimes you do, but it's all right. Y'all doing good? You having a good day? How are things? Did you have a good holiday? I think this will come out after the Christmas time. Was it a good? Did you spend time with the family, friends and family? Wear your ugly sweaters, cook a goose. Like what was Christmas like for y'all? Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Pressing this out for a little bit, so we'll be right back when we're done spreading the love here.
One eternity later.
Alright, we got this thing pretty well laid out. So, next thing's next. I'm going to move this over. We're going to grab a cutting board. And we're going to get the string cheese ready and prepped for the crust. Alright, got a bunch of cheese sticks laid out. However many cheese sticks you want. It depends on the size of pizza. I never know. I just do a bunch of them. And then if I have leftovers, hey, that's a snack for me. Can't go wrong with mozzarella cheese sticks. Cut these suckers in half. Yeah. Easy peasy. Alright, got that situated. We're going to put these off to the side somewhere. So we are disorganized. So, and this is where Blythe does a much better job than I do. We start rolling the cheese into the dough. When I do this, for some reason, I don't have the right technique of sealing the dough. She's mastered that. Because when I do this, the cheese escapes. No matter how much I pinch and do the deal and try and make it work, my cheese explodes everywhere out of the crust. Am I mad at it? Not really. It's still cheese. It gets the job done. But she just, I don't know what she does. She will not share that technique with me. But she has figured it out. As you can see, we're working our way around. And you already see, hey, the dough's rolling back up. It does that. It does that to taunt and spite. It's like, you'll never do it right, Aaron. Why are you even trying? Just give up, you big lame. Having to readjust the camera a little bit. I'm a one-man show today. But yeah, we're rolling like a Limp Biscuit joint. Got a dang Edgar bothering my feet. Edgar, knock it off. Alright, as you can see, we're at the last bit. I got a few pieces of cheese that I can snack on while this cooks. We're not there yet, though. Put a little extra. See, it did it again. You put some pressure down, and it's like, nah, dog. You ain't ready to have actual pizza. It does it to me, just to spite me. It's doing it on this side, too. I can't win. This is what irks my OCD. I think I do have some sort of undiagnosed OCD. Because really, you know, it's just going to melt out and still just going to be cheese mixed with cheese, and there'll be plenty of cheese in the crust and all that good stuff. And I still, to this day, am like, no. But oh well. So, on to the next part. Get a spoon, preferably a clean spoon. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Open your jar of sauce. I don't like a whole lot of sauce on my pizza. I like just enough sauce to let you know it's there. Because this has to cover a lot of surface area. So spread it around. Like, that is the layer of sauce I'm sort of looking for. I mean, we're going to need some more because it's real thin on that. But I'm not looking for, on my pie anyway, all that much more sauce. Oh, what are you doing, cheese? You're unwrapping again? That's cool. That's so cool of you. I'm so glad that you, like, participate in driving me crazy. That I talk to myself. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. I talk and respond. Do this again. Speebly-dee. Okay. Now I got my fingers all covered in sauce. Quick wash. So one thing I like to do, because I don't have it over here. It's over here. Quick little run of just your, nothing fancy parm. Just give it a little shake. Do the deal. Nice light coating. Same thing. This is Kroger Italian seasoning. But like I say, just a quick pop, 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 pop. Doesn't need to be much more than that. Alright. First things first. It's what's left in this pepperoni package before I do it. Now, we're going to pepperoni this thing up. We hit it in with that pep. I like covering a lot of surface area with a good base of pepperoni. Sometimes I'll throw on a baseline of like sliced cheese. That's when you get like way too much cheese. Not that there is such a thing, but like if you have a dairy issue, or just even if you don't have a dairy issue and you just throw in way too much cheese, you're gonna have a bad time. This is a different kind of pepperoni, so we're gonna see if it really makes much difference. A little thicker slice. Once again, pepperoni, both packages purchased at Aldi. Before moving to Tennessee, I was an adamant, like, I will not shop at Aldi guy. But anyway, I was so like, I'm not going to Aldi. I gotta bag my own stuff. I gotta box my own stuff. I gotta bring back the cart. I gotta have a quarter just to use the cart. And then I started going to Aldi. And I'm like, hold up. All this stuff is the same stuff I've been buying, but way cheaper. How long has this been a thing? And then they rotate their selection. So it's like, they got seasonal items. And I stocked up on Wagyu ground beef. Now, I know it's not, that A5, whatever, $100 a pound Wagyu beef. But it gets the job done. It's buttery. It's delicious. It made for a great burger. We made burgers yesterday. They were very good according to me and my wife. So, gotta do something, right? But yeah, now I'm Aldi obsessed. Normally, most of what we get is from Aldi. We do a quick layer of cheese right up in here. Quick layer. Now, we like cheese. Is this going to be all the cheese we use? Hell no. We're going to use more cheese. But as I said, we also have bacon. Now, for me, because it's a jalapeno style dough, this is going to be my hot take that I know a lot of people don't 100% agree on, but it's my take and it's my channel. Well, it's our channel, but still, my take is I like pineapple on a spicy pizza. Other people are going to say, but Aaron, that's communism. How can you put pineapple on pizza? Easily and simply, because it's delicious. Here's my pre-cooked bacon. Like I said, normally I'd cook my own bacon, but I was feeling lazy and I was already at the store and it was sitting right there. And I'm like, this is just going to be easier. It's already cooked. It's already good. We're going to dice this up in just a sec. So yeah, got the bacon out. And as I was saying, now Aldi is like my place to be. Long story short. I was also, before stopping, it was talking about how you can put pineapple on pizza. I know that's a controversial take. I don't care. I think it's delicious. My wife, not so much. I know this isn't the right type of knife, but I'm going to use it anyway. We're just going to chop this up a little bit. Look at my amateur knife skills. Hard at work. It doesn't need to be super fancy. It just needs to get the job done. I'm not opening any restaurants. I'm not teaching any chefs. I'm doing what brought me to the dance. And what brought me to the dance was doing just enough to make it work. Okay. Put that off the side. We're going to clean as we go. Okay. Bring the pizza back. Oh, yeah, it's cheese and pepperoni. But now, we're going to use all this bacon? Who knows? Possibly. There's going to be some people who follow me, like, in personal life and go, Aaron, you just posted about how you lost, like, 20 pounds and, you're really wanting to, like, get down to your weight goal and this, that, and the other. And true, I do. Ain't nobody saying I don't, but I just want like a spicy bacon pepperoni pizza. If my wife was down with pineapple, we'd have that too, because I like pineapple on my spicy pizza. Probably add some chicken instead of pepperoni. To me, that's delicious. Her, not so much, but what are you gonna do? But back to the losing weight. Yeah, I lost 20 pounds. I'm not trying to gain it all back, but, it's the holidays, or after the holidays, whenever you're watching it. Sometimes it happens. Maybe enjoy a little more. It's doing it again. You butthole. The cheese came out. Like, it just did that when I wasn't looking. Ugh. Why? Okay. It's just going to do what it's going to do. In the comments, if you know how to prevent that, let me know, because Blythe's pretty good about preventing that, and I'm not in the know. So we're going to put on the Carolina Reaper blend. That's Edgar wanting cheese. I'm like, bud, this cheese is pithy. And you are not going to like it. If you will. A little more. Close this up. Like I said, snack for while it cooks. That stuff's good. I don't care who you are or how old you are. String mozzarella cheese. Where it's at. It keeps popping up, as you can see. I'm no longer going to mess with it. There's no point. I can't win. Not going to try. Now, as I said, oven's at 450. We're going to throw this in. I didn't bother to look at how much time it needed. 2 seconds. All right, back. You ever do that? You make something and you look at it and you're like, oh, yeah, we're good to go. And then you're like, wait, how long does it have to cook again? How long does this have to be? How hot does it need to be? And then you're like trying to find the package and you're like, oh, dang, where is my stuff? How long? And all that. It's not like I haven't done this like many times, but I digress. I think we've all been there when I have to find the packaging and you're like, oh, it's 15 minutes. I'll put it in for like an extra minute or two just because I like a little more well done crust. So we're going to pop this dude in, make it happen, Cap'n. And I'm also probably going to prep some sort of butter deal to wipe on the crust once it comes out. All right. So normally I'd use butter, stick butter, real butter. Not today. We're using what's in the tub. I can't believe it's not generic butter or whatever. Margarine spread or whatever the legal term is for it. Now, you're going to see me add a healthy dose of this into the bowl. Am I going to use all of this? No. Do I want to make sure I have enough for when we melt this down and make it happen? Yes. So we got that going. Chili oil. If you have an Asian supermarket, that is where you need to acquire this. Any brand will do. But I will tell you, if your heat tolerance is low, you really only need a small dab. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Like, that is all. That is all I'm using when I melt this down. And we're going to mix it. I'm going to spread that on the crust when it gets done. I may, because we've done this before, we have a jalapeno everything bagel seasoning that we've put on these before. And it ends up pretty good. And now that I think about it, I've talked myself into it. 2 seconds. All right, once again, Aldi jalapeno everything bagel seasoning on your pizza crust with a little heat and some butter. It's pretty legit. Just gonna add that in. We're gonna mix it all up, make it all good, and yeah, put that in the microwave for a couple. Well, I was about to say a couple minutes. Don't do that. Maybe like 30 seconds at most. I usually place a paper towel on top because stuff goes flying. So we're going to start at 15 seconds, go from there. Well, that butter's doing its thing. Did you like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff? Takes you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Not a whole lot of time. Helps us out a lot. Gets us out there. More people seeing us. Appreciate the people who... That was 15 seconds. Appreciate the people who joined us on the ride so far. Wasn't expecting all of you to show up, but here you are. Like it, love it. Need more of it. So... yeah, that's done. We're going to mix this up. And the pizza's still got about 11 minutes. So it's going to take a minute. But minute. Take a shot every time you hear me say a minute. And we'll get back to it. Bring the butter out. Ooh, butter. Paper towel on it. Where are we at? There we go. Everything's back. As you can see, we got a little butter mix. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I claiming that I am some sort of like masterful chef type guy. I'm not. I like to cook. There are people who tell me they like my cooking. I like to cook for people. People enjoy when I cook for them. It's fun. I enjoy it. It's a nice distraction from real life. You know, they say one of the greatest joys you can do is provide a meal for people that you like or care about or something like that. I'm going to eat this piece of cheese. I believe that to be true. I enjoy it. It brings people together. It's a fun time. It's good cheese. But yeah, something I've liked doing. Started when I was a kid. Eventually, what really started it was every Saturday my mom she'd make me an omelet for dinner, or not dinner, but for breakfast on Saturday mornings. The problem is, when you're a kid, you get up at like 6 in the morning because you're watching cartoons. And your parents probably aren't up yet. At least mine weren't. It was the 90s, different time. So, it got to a point where I'd be up asking for breakfast, and I think my mom just tired of it. It was like, I'm going to teach you how to do this yourself. So she taught me how to scramble an egg, cook it out, add the cheese, all that, flip it. That's what probably started all this. What didn't help was, the creation of Food Network and the cooking channel and a variety of YouTubers showing off what they do when it comes to cooking time. I like that stuff. It's fun for me. Like I say, I don't think I'm all that great at it. Other people disagree. Apparently I make really good chili. It won some awards back in Ohio. I didn't think anything of it, but people seem to like my food. I don't know if me walking around with this is a distraction, but something I enjoy. And, been wanting to incorporate more of this into the channel. So, leave a comment. You want more of this? You want less of this? What do you want more of? The views say you want me walking around grocery stores looking at stuff going, what is this? Why am I buying this? Possibly Halloween stuff, but we're past that point. If I could do Halloween stuff every day, trust me, I would. But we're just about, this comes out, it's going to be probably closer to January. Got a whole year of stuff. What should we be doing? 2026. It's our year. Year of our life. What are we doing? Put in the comments. What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? Well, just tell us something, man. Engage. We like when people engage. Good, bad, indifferent. Engage. Say we're terrible. Works for me. Say something about me, that keeps us going. So, how many minutes we got on this deal? 6. So, we're going to let this keep cooking, and we're going to take it out and do the deal. And Blythe isn't home yet, but I'm getting hungry, so I'm probably going to eat, give my thoughts, and when Blythe gets home, she'll give her thoughts, and, we'll make it happen, Cap'n. Take a shot every time I say make it happen, Cap'n. I don't even know where that came from. Pizza's out the oven. You may be going, Aaron, it looks like you added more cheese to the pizza. Did you add more cheese? If it looks like I added more cheese, just assume I did, because the answer is yes. I love cheese. Now, what's different that I normally don't see with this is puffed up quite a bit. I'm not a baker, nor do I pretend to be. I did work briefly in a baking section of a local grocery store. Let's spread some of this goodness on here. I didn't do a whole lot. I also, ironically, for a hot minute, did make pizza dough at Gino's in Toledo. That was, I would recommend nobody ever work for there if you have children, unless you want them to know what work exploitation is at a young age. I said what I said. They'll never see it. Prove me wrong, kids. Prove me wrong. Anyway, rubbing some of this goodness on here. But yeah, as you can see, I don't know how well the camera gets it, but obviously the crust is puffed up quite a bit. There's a big old bubble right in here. Someone in the comments who knows more than I do, preferably if you own a pizza shop. I would love to learn how to go in and make real pizza. Not like Gino's fake Italian pizza. I want the place where the dough yeast has been growing for the past 150 years. And the recipe is a well-guarded secret. And, I want some real deal pizza. So if there's anyone willing to show me, or if there's any places in the Clarksville, Nashville, surrounding areas that has that kind of pizza, and there's a couple places around here that have really good pizza, but are willing to even just let me show off what they do pizza-wise, let me know. Hit me up. I'm all about it. Blythe isn't going to say no. She loves pizza also. For those of you not in the know, at our wedding, we had a pizza food truck cater the event. Because as somebody who's DJ'd God knows how many weddings, nothing is worse than bad wedding food. It's one of the pet peeves. It's you get the caterer and all that, and they get the same rubbery-ass chicken from Kroger, and nothing's good, and it's a big old tray of steamed, frozen vegetables that nobody eats, and it's just a lot of blah. Everybody loves pizza, and if they don't, I don't want to talk to them. Get out of here with that noise. Yes, I'm using a lot of butter. Lay off. But yeah, as you can also see, like right up in here. I don't know how much, I just noticed I was blocking a good portion of this. A lot of the cheese, as I said, this crust will open up and you will see the cheese ooze out. Now, am I going to be mad at it? I probably shouldn't be, because I'm still going to get to eat cheese in my crust, but let's put this away. We're doing too much right now. Put that away. We're going to let that sit for a hot minute. Got my hot honey. Where are we at? I'm not used to doing the shoot this way, but we got the hot honey. We're going to drizzle that on a piece, give this a try, and wait for this to cool down, and we'll be back. All right, this has been sitting for a hot minute. I said minute, take a shot. So we're going to cut this up. As you can see, this is not my new pizza cutter that I got for Christmas. This is the old Dollar Tree pizza cutter that I've been using. If I'm going to use that pizza cutter, we are going to do something super snazzy and fancy. Not the Aldi dough. Not to say that the Aldi dough is bad, but, you know, this is the, hey, short on time. Kids are bothering you. You had a long day. Let's get some pizza made. Like I said, cook time about 15 minutes. You're looking at maybe 30, 35, including prep, as long as you got everything out and ready. All right, friends, a little off-screen grinding. I took a piece out, and I'm like, this dough looks pretty, I don't want to say super raw, but it looked undercooked. So we popped it back in for a couple more minutes. You'll notice the cheese is a little more melty. We got more, it has more of that pizza look we're going for, if that is such a thing. So let's double check this slice I grabbed. It's looking a lot better. And like I said, it's been a minute since I've had to make pizza dough and really understand the science behind the baking of it. So not exactly sure what I did for the dough to expand so much. If you know, get in the comments. Let me know. Like I said, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat now. Do a quick bite. This is going to be a bite without the hot honey. So, don't burn your mouth. That Carolina Reaper cheese just started hitting. Not super much, but it was enough. Got me just a little ding right in the back of my throat. I'm sweating a little. All right, now, where are we at? Get a little hot honey drizzle. Took a bite. And all you need is a little bit. You don't want this thing swimming in honey. Got a little drop right there. And there it goes. Like, that's all you need. Just a hint. You don't need too much. My camera's going everywhere. Please don't burn my mouth. It's still way hot. I gotta turn the camera this way. All right. Still hot. But now we got a little of that hot honey on there. You know you did something right when you're licking your fingers. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of heat. Not too much, not too little. I can't do a whole lot of hot food since my kidney transplant. But that's just enough heat to make me go, yeah, I want more of that. So I'm going to eat. Blythe will get home when she gets home. We'll see her 2 cents. She'll give me her opinion. I will say, the last time she made, and I'll give her the edge on this, the last pizza she made, I think, is better than this pizza. But it's still a pretty good pizza, I think. So I'll give her that. She did make me a really solid pizza. Hopefully she likes this one. And we'll get her response when she gets home. But I'm going to smash, and then I'm going to wait, and we'll get back to you. Beba, you back? Long day at work. I hope you enjoy your pizza.
This looks good. This is the jalapeno.
Yep, jalapeno crust. I told everybody that you managed to keep the cheese in the crust while mine explodes out of the crust only every single time. Carolina Reaper.
I was going to say, I got a little kick from it, but I'm not sure if it's from the jalapeno or if it's something else.
It's the cheese.
Nice. But it's very good, baby.
I'm glad you like it.
Mm-hmm.
I told everybody the pizza you made me in the last video I thought was better, though.
Really?
Yeah. I like the one you made me in the video you made for me.
Well, I have been making homemade pizza for a long time.
Yes. So, that was it. Made pizza. Let me know if you want me to keep making cooking show, video type things on the channel. I like to grill. I like to barbecue. I make a variety of things. You'll see everything, all the wins, all the stuff that I overcook and stop paying attention to, and then I start cussing. All of it. So, let me know. Does this work? Hope so. Like, share, and comment. Did you do that yet? I told you to do it earlier. Did you do it? You should probably do it. Blythe, anything else we need to talk about?
No.
Until the next one, what are we going to do? Don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. Bye.